So first we will see how to start a program C++. So for that, first you have to click on the start button, and two compilers are there, two softwares are there, like Turbo C++ and Dev C++, Bloodshed Dev C++. So which software you have installed in your computer, on that you can do. Okay, so we will start here Turbo C++. Okay, and if you have not installed anything, then it will be better you download that, install that Turbo C++. Okay, so first you have to click on the start button, and then here you can see Turbo C++, or you can see from the all programs. Okay, here in all programs also you can see the Turbo C++. Okay, wherever you have installed on that you will get it. So click on the Turbo C++, your screen will open. Okay, now here you have to click on the file, and because I have created already, you will click on the new. Okay, and then you write over here, but because I have already created, run the program, so that program I will open. So how will you open? If you have suppose written the source code, written the program, then and you have saved it, how will you save it? Just shortcut key is CTRL plus KS, or you can go through this file and then here you can see save. Okay, so when you will click on the save, the dialog box will open like this. Here you have to give the name of the program, and I have told you previously the extension will be .cpp. You can write a extension, or you if you will not write any extension, then automatically it will take the extension .cpp. Okay, so this is the way how will you save the file, and then click on OK. I think all of you clear. Okay, so because I have written the program, so I am opening that program only. File and then open. Okay, here last day we have seen this class A, my program. Today we will see this program. This program we will see. Here you can see the program. First you have to write down #include iostream.h. This is the header file, and then you have to write int main function. I think all of you can see. Is it clear for you? I hope all of you can see. Okay, so int main. Now int means, I have told you previously, int and void, two things you can write. Int means it will return any value, and void means it will not return any value. So when you will write int function, then you have to write over here return function. So after int main you have to write down the curly braces. I think all of you can see that curly braces, this one is called curly braces. Okay, this thing. Now this one is comment line. Okay, so write a program to accept your name maximum 40 characters. Okay, and age, and display the same. So this is your program. So you can write it in comment line, because if you will write this in comment line, when you will execute this or compile this program, this line will not be executed, which one is in comment line. Okay, so this one is single line comment, and multi-line comment also I have told you, that is slash and then star, and close with again star and then slash. Okay, so after that you have to write char name 40 because this is maximum 40 characters, so I have written here 40. Suppose you want to enter 50 characters, then you have to write char name and then 50 here within this bracket. Okay, now next line int age. Age is the variable, name and age is the variable. Name is the character type of variable, age is the integer, that is a numeric variable. Okay, so int age and then semicolon. Semicolon you have to write. This is a very compulsory, very important, because this is the terminator. If you will not write this semicolon, then the program will show you error. So go to the next line, cout. Cout means it will display. So enter your name, and this will be in double quotes. Okay, so double quotes means it will display as the same. Then semicolon. Semicolon again terminator. Next line, C in name. C in name, that is it will take the input from the user. It will accept the input from the user. Okay, so C in name. Name is the variable name. Semicolon. Next line, cout. Enter your age. Okay, /n. This one is a new command for you. This is for blank line. It will go to the next line actually. Enter your age /n means it will go to the next line. Here what will happen, enter your name, and then on the same line it will accept from you the name. And here when you are giving a /n, then it will go to the next line, and then it will take the input from the user or from you. Okay, so next line it will go and C in age, that is take the input from you, that will be integer type of variable age. Next line, cout your name is, that will be in double quotes because this is a comment. This is the variable, this is the string sentence which comes as a, what you have written here in double quotes, that will be same. Now next double angular bracket, and then your name is, then insertion operator name, and then endl. Endl is also to go to the next line. /n and endl both are same. /n means it will go to the next line. Endl also is for is to go to the next line. So it will display you your name is, then it will take the input from you at the same line. Okay, and then it will go to the next line. After taking the same name, it will go to the next line. Okay, and then your age is, it will show you your age is, and then it will show you the age. Okay, and then semicolon, next line returns 0 because this one is int main, that's why returns 0. So I think all of you clear. Now I will show you how to compile this program. First you have to save this program, and then you have to compile this program. How will you compile? You just see what is the process to compile the program. For that, first you have to click on the project. I think all of you can see project. So click over here and then click on the compile, or you can see shortcut key Alt plus F9. So when you will click on the compile, then you can see here compile status, that is success, that means there is no error. Okay, so then click on OK. Okay, compilation process is completed. Understand how will you do? Just go to the first project and then compile, or shortcut key Alt plus F9 also you can press. So compile dialog box will come. There you can see success if the program is okay, correct. If the program is correct, then it will show you success. And then suppose I am writing here, suppose I am not giving here semicolon, then let us see what will happen. Now first we have to save it. Go to the file and save. Okay, now go to the project and then compile. You can hear compile status, there are error, line number 16. So click on OK. Here you can see error is given here. Statement missing semicolon in function main. possible use of age before definition in function main. When you will click in this, then you can see automatically it will come here. Again I am showing you, just click over here, just single click, then you can see the error will, where is the error, it will come. You can see this one is highlighted. You just click over here. Yes, this line is wrong, so that means here actually we have not given semicolon, that's why here is giving error. So we have to give here semicolon. Okay, and then go to the file and then save. Okay, now you go to the project, then compile, success, click on OK. Okay, now you go to the debug. There you can see run option, or you can see do shortcut key Ctrl plus F9. So here you can see enter your name, because I have not given here /n, so on the same line it will take from the user. So whatever you can write, any name, suppose I am writing here Amit. Okay, now press the enter key, enter your age. Now you can see the cursor is on the next line, because /n we have used, we have written over there, that's why it has come to the next line. Here you have to write the enter the age. So suppose I am writing here 20. Okay, and now enter. So it will show you the output, your name is Amit, and it will go to the next line, because after this Amit, after this name I have given Endel, so that's why it has gone to the next line. Your age is then 20 on the same line. Okay, so this is your program. Okay, so here you have seen the multiple insertion operator, that is here you have seen. Okay, and then comments, here you have seen comment. Then how will you declare the variable, that we have seen here. Okay, and this is the basic structure of a program. Okay, terminator, semicolon, then extraction operator, insertion operator, all those things you have seen here. So this is about your program. So next day I will give you some revision work. Okay, so from the first chapter, Introduction to Networking, so read that chapter and do this program also in C++. And if I think all of you have understood this program, if any problem is there, then you can ask me in this comment box. So thank you for today.